it's Rylee and I'm here with a new tutorial for you guys, and it is of course on this look here. So today the tutorial is on the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. So this is Jaclyn Hill and Morphe's collaboration palette. So she already has one palette that she did a couple years ago, and this is her newest one. The packaging is gorgeous. I hate that it's white because I already got it dirty, but I'll live. Today I did the first of, I'm sure, many looks with the Jaclyn Hill palette. If you haven't seen or heard about it, which I'm sure almost everybody has, this is her newest palette, so it has 35 shades, and these are all custom made shadows. They are all her formulation, her colors, and everything Jaclyn. These shadows are amazing, but this palette is a must-have. I think I'm going to be using this almost every day for the next probably like year and a half. So I'm going to start by taking the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is the new palette that Jaclyn Hill just came out with in collaboration with Morphe. I'm super excited about this. I love this palette. The shades are incredible and the pigment on them is insane. So in the palette you get a lot of like neutral matte shades. You also get some shimmers, some warm shades clearly. You can see all of that in here. You get some pops of color, which is awesome, and then you also get more of your neutral deep shades, which is amazing. So I'm going to take a highlighting shade. It's going to be the first shade in the palette, and I'm going to pop this underneath my brow bone. I'm really going to pack this color in using a shader brush so that way I can get a really nice highlighted underbrow, and I really like that to be intense, so I'm going to keep packing that on. Then I'm going to go in with the second creamy light shade in the palette, and I'm going to use this to pop that brow bone just a little bit more. I want it to be more of an intense brow bone pop, so I'm going to use that on, again, the same shader brush. I'm really going to pack that on as well. Now I'm going to go in with the really light transition shades in the palette, so it's still in that top row. I'm going to take the first shade, which is more of a warmer undertone light brown, and I'm going to use that in my crease as my transition shade. I'm really going to focus this in the outer corner and crease. I'm going to really start to smoke out this eye look. Where I am baked, I'm going to just follow that line. I take my beauty sponge and I pack on the powder where I want the line to be of the shadow, and that's going to create a nice foundation for if any fallout happens or anything like that. But I'm just going to take the shadow and I'm really going to buff this in and get this built up to as deep as I'd like it. So now the middle shade in the second row, I believe it's called Pukey. I am going to be using that to again start to build up that outer crease. I want to keep most of the depth out in that outer corner and really wing it out and create that really nice like cat eye effect. So now I'm going to take that shade and really build that up again, doing the same exact thing I did with the transition shade, but with this shade. Now I'm going to go with a slightly cooler undertone dark brown. I'm going to keep this in the outer corner and really build up this shade. I'm going to start with a little bit of product and keep building that up because I want this to be a very subtle transition from dark to light. I'm going to take this shade on a Morphe M151, which is a super small blending brush. And then with the black shade in the palette, which is the bottom right corner, I'm going to take the same brush, still that M151, and I'm going to build the black shade up now. And I'm going to keep this super tight into that outer corner. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and create like a cut crease. So I'm going to go in with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Light 1 Chantilly. Love this color. It's a super fair concealer. I love this one for underneath the eyes and also on the eyelids. I use this one to clean up my eyebrows. I just really love this color, and I love this for cutting the crease out. It blends out really nicely. I'm going to go in with a taupey, pinky, silvery, champagne-y shade. It's the first shade in the third row, and I'm obsessed with this color. It was definitely one that drew my eye. Okay, now to kind of spice things up a little bit, I'm going to take the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in Crystal Silver, which is just their silver liquid liner, and I'm going to apply some of this onto my eyes, and I'm going to just use this to kind of cut out that crease and create that line. The way I find the easiest to do this is to tilt your head back and look down so you can see exactly where your crease is at. I'm going to go in and smoke out the lower lash line, so I want to keep this pretty smoky and actually really dark. So I'm going to go in with these three shades here. And I'm going to use this tapered brush. The inner corner, so I'm going to use this guy here on the finger, and I'm going to press this into the inner corner. I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D liquid liner in Trooper, and this is the brush tip, not the felt tip, and I'm going to go in and give myself a winged liner. Alright, next is some falsies. So I'm going to apply some mascara and pop those on. I'm going to be using the Ardell Double Up Double Wispies, so they're going to be super wispy and long and floaty, so I'm going to be using those. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the rest of the face. And bronze my face with the Anastasia Contour Kit in medium tan, in tan to deep. The top row shades, so I'm going to use the first two middle ones, and then I'm going to go in with the deep one after. I'm going to take a more dense brush, and this is the Royal Langnickel Silk Pro C185, which is just a little bit more dense. I'm going to use this to really contour that cheek. And then to highlight today, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero highlighting palette. And I'm going to go in with the Forever Young shade, which is the top middle pinky shade, and a Morphe M501 brush, and I'm going to highlight my face. And then for lips, I'm going to go with something pretty nude, and I'm going to go in with the MAC Nice and Spicy lip liner, and then Viva Glam 2, I believe, from MAC as well. So guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming it. I am obsessed with the palette. If you want to see more videos using this palette, make sure you like this video so I know. And also don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I'm going to be posting more frequently and hopefully be doing super fun things. So if you don't want to miss that, then make sure you subscribe.